Hey guys, this is Outbreak 101. Today we're going to be starting, well, what do you know, another new LP. I have decided that I only got like 2 LPs currently, and because Serious Sam LP is going to end pretty soon, I decided to do something different. I got this, Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition. Apparently, it's, well, the Enhanced Edition of Divinity, which is reminiscent of Dungeons and Dragons. I have never played this, as you can see here. I have not played this at all. Oh, excuse me a bit, I gotta do something. Sorry, I had to turn off the lights. But anyway, I have never played this before, so this is a completely blind playthrough. I will not be looking up any walkthrough videos at all. I promise you that. This is going to be a completely blind playthrough. And because it's turn-based, I'm probably going to die. His name is Zalgo. Except... single player. If you prefer story and exploration over being challenged in combat, this is the difficulty for you. Classic Divinity experience. You'll need your wits about you, both in and out of combat. Foes you meet will be cunning, relentless, and come in greater numbers. They'll bombard you with nasty tactics and surprises that the Explorer and Classic modes don't feature. Not for the faint of heart. Failure is not an option. Up the stakes by adding but a single save game. Oh boy, so that's hardcore mode. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do Classic. I assume this is normal difficulty. Of course allow access. So... yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Character creation. Welcome to the character creation screen. Give your heroes a name, change their appearance, and select one of the many classes for them to start with. I'm starting to question the frame rate. If this frame rate's bad, I might have to... can't postpone this LP. Because I was going to plan on doing a Witcher 3 game, but lag on it was pretty heavy. I don't have the best computer in the world. So yeah, let's name you Zalgo, and you... oh, okay. And you will be named... there's a lot of good names for women. What do I go with? Let's name her Zelda. Just because. Zalgo and Zelda, the perfect couple. Anyway, classes. Wizard, applies brute strength with powerful magic. Cleric, heals allies or smashes skulls depending on the direction of the winds. Enchanter. I only get 2 guys, which is interesting. Enchanter. Fighter. Inquisitor. A knight. Rally troops. That might be useful. Okay. Oh, a male witch. More like a warlock than a witch. I don't know. I always had a thing for melee combat. I don't know why, but I like melee combat. It's my thing. Now for her, we need someone who needs to be more ranged, because we can't have two brutal melee persons. They'll probably be dead if I attempt that. So let's see. Ooh, that one looks sketchy. Wand wielder, nope. Maybe a cleric? Probably a cleric. Let's go with a cleric. Alright. Strength determines your offense rating. Strength. Pretty high. Good on that. Okay. Two-handers. I'm okay with that. Armor specialist bodybuilding. Okay. Oh. Okay. Personality. I could go with that. And let's see. Pretty good on most things, really. You could use anything, actually. Yeah, you could do anything with this, with these. So, melee power suit requires a melee weapon. 2 turns. Oh, that I can't do. Is crushing fist. That one's kind of sketchy, but I'll go with that. What about talents? This ability to perform attacks. Yep. What a rush increases your turn access. Vitality is below. Okay, that is a bit situational. Okay, let me see. What do we got? There's a lot. Like, oh boy. That one might actually work. Let's try that. Alright. Accept. And let's see. Okay. Yes. That is so logical. So, yeah, that's so mature of you. Loyal, random, knight. Let's give him the usual knight.
There must be a way to spring this trap safely.
No.
I may have a blade or two that could use a honing.
Oh my god, this acting.
What could that have done?
What could that have done?
A whetstone wheel.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Let's give him Satan's Sand. Ooh, he looks like Aragorn there. Oh, that stash. Braveheart, Braveheart, Braveheart. More tattoos. Quay Quay. More tattoos. I like this one. Oh god! Where did they find the time to get a hairstyle like that? When did they have a hairstylist to give themselves a big afro? Okay, the usual monk look. Mohawk, blonde, no. Okay, that's a lot better. Spice Ale, Autumn Wine, Henno Red. Mithril Blonde. Let's go Jet Black. Let's go with this one. I just wish no lag happens in this. Let's try and figure that out. Alright. Yeah, Yellow State Cleric, Strength. Don't even think about singing that song. Please don't. Just don't. Oh, there's durability. So far, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, no. Single-handed. She uses shields. I'll accept it. Yeah, I'll accept this. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. Again with these pauses. Anyway, let's see. Generation. These are pretty decent. Yeah, it's the only thing I can use, really. I'll accept this one. But she needs a new look. Picture. Is there any way I can make her look like Zelda? I want to find that out. Loyal, random, knight, rascal, maniac, judge, priest, free spirit. Zelda's free spirited.
What can I cook up today?
Nope.
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
What could that have done?
A whetstone. Quite useful for a war-weary blade.
That should do. That'll work for... Should do. That should do. What was her hair color? What was Zelda's hair color? Just give it silver. Okay, let's leave that. That image looked like Conan. Huh. Let's try that one. Alright. Let's begin. I accept it. I accept this challenge.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Riverlon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Okay, so what, we're hunting sorceress? Something.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters.
That
Come
lip
once
sync.
you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose.
Sorcerers.
Justice for the Counselor. You'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
So we're facing sorcerers. Divinity, Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition. Yes, I did, Dad. Also, I'm recording. Mike can hear you talk. Welcome to Divinity Original Sin. Click anywhere on the ground or hold the left mouse button continuously to begin exploring. Alright. Hey, no lag. Perfect. Press and hold middle mouse button while dragging to rotate the camera. Zoom in or out using mouse scroll up and mouse scroll down. Alright, so... Oh, okay. Alright. Ooh. I sense a fair bit of lag. It's not too big though. In fact, it's not that hard to ignore it. Autosave
If
successful.
I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, what's this? Hey, just grab it! Press I to access your inventory. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored in here. Press right mouse button on objects in your inventory to find out what you can do with them. Yes. Oh my god. I'll go to bed soon. Huh? I will. Boy. Katsu sent to Zelda. Okay. Quite the description. Hail the Muscovitz's pages and learn something new. Bullshit. Alright. What's this?
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
To read books, open your inventory and interact with the object. Okay. Read. Rejoice, for the statues have granted my wish. Their whimsical nature, however, must not be taken lightly. So before I soar through the sky like an eagle, I shall attempt a mere hop from the cliffs down at the bottom. This should be a small feat for the man that can fly. If this experiment is successful, the sun shall be my next target. Good idea, mate. Very good idea. Okay.
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Well, great deeds do require the occasional leap of faith. I myself might have done the same.
True enough. History is made by those willing to risk it all.
Require you to voice your opinions. Okay, so now I'm more romantic to Zelda, which is unexpected. You found a magic scroll. With it, you can cast spells you haven't yet learned. What was this? Rain scroll. Create water surfaces. Alright. Alrighty then. Nothing here. What is this? A fuse. To a grenade maker. There's grenades in this? Quite the world.
Force hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
Uh-oh.
As you say, Collier.
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
Our first fight! Let's see how this goes. Combat in Divinity Original Sin is played in rounds. Everything you do in combat costs action points, or AP, which you receive each round. Your turn ends when you have no AP left. Alright. The order of the portraits from left to right determines in what orders combatants will take their turns. Oh, this is like Temple of Elemental Evil. Camera stopped following your party member. You can look around freely using the arrow keys. To recenter on your party, press home or double click on a party member's portrait. Holding left mouse button does the same. Alright. Here's your hotbar. Click on the skill icon to start casting. Cancel by pressing right mouse button. Drag scales and items to the hotbar for quick access. Okay. Oh my god. The holy hand grenade. Oh, let's see. What should I do? I have regen, divine light.
Power stone!
Let's try that. And attack this cursed servant. Ayah!
Glory in this death.
Press left mouse button on the enemy to attack. Press left mouse button on the ground to move. Remember to keep an eye on your action points on top of the hotbar. Alright. Oh! Ah, knockdown failed. End your turn, perform an action that requires less CP. Alright, encourage. Alright. Okay. End your turn pressing space. If you have left would be saved for your next turn. Alright.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside? Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Until we're briefed on our intended investigation, every wasted moment is an outright defiance of our orders.
Yeah. It is. And we get gold. Nothing else. So, yeah. Oh, dungeon behind you. Okay.
This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
You don't say. Select attack performed. Okay. There's nothing there. Nothing here. Okay, let's continue. Move objects for clicking and dragging them. Click and hold. Zelda, what happened to you? You're all glitched up.
Mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
It is a mine. What do I do? I can't exactly... No! Zelda, you better not touch that. I didn't read the tutorial in time. Well, darn it. As well. And it said nothing. Amazing. More broken stuff. And a possible Zalgo saying, "This must be broken." Not getting away from me. Cloth cap. Ha! Let me wear your stupid cloth. Feel thy power of the cloth. I really hope the lag isn't bothering you
I've
guys.
always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Oh, let's find out. Old parchment, you see. I see. Tend the graves in the antechamber before moving into the inner rooms. Proceed. Stand very close to the impressed door and press the button that appears on its right-hand side. Alright. Might as well. Ah. Oh boy, this is one hard chest. Alright. She did mention durability though, so let's probably not mess with that for now. My sword is cramped up. Anyway, so I mentioned something about a impressed wall.
I've spotted something.
Something hidden has been revealed. The higher your perception, the more likely you are to reveal traps and secrets. Nice. Okay. Oh.
There must be some way to open this.
Take that. And this.
Made
Yeah.
short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
Yeah. Let's do this. F5 to quick save and F8 to quick load. That reminds me, guys, I'm gonna have to end this episode for now. This might be short or this might be long, I don't know. But I just had to. I mean, it's almost bedtime anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next episode of Divinity: Original Sin. Let's hope lag doesn't kill us.